Alright, just waiting on the delay for the stream so I can put a link into the Discord. All right. We have LFT versus Quad Headshot. LFT is the home team in this matchup. Uh, wow. Look at that level. That's actually really amazing. Not the highest I've seen, but pretty close up there. But definitely going to be an interesting matchup. From what I've seen, the connoisseur votes seem to think Quad Headshot is going to be winning this one out. I believe it was 15-5, but we'll see. You never know with games like this. Right now, we do seem to be waiting on one Quad Headshot member. Hopefully they can arrive within the next 4 or 5 minutes. See them. It actually looks like we have our first map selected. Arctic. Interesting choice. It's a newer map. These do seem to be somewhat newer teams, though, if I do remember correctly. Let me double check. Personally, I will be rooting for LFT. I'll try to keep that out of my commentation, but there has to be a little bit of bias, right? Let's see. Matches North America. Quad Headshot. Yeah, both team Quad Headshot was made this season. LFT is. Oh, I looked at the wrong spot. This is LFT's second season. Oh, Quad Headshot has been here for a while, since season 0. They must have a lot of experience then. That might be difficult for LFT to beat. We'll see if that experience will play a role in this matchup. So yeah, Quad Headshot does seem to be still waiting on their last player. They have around 2 minutes before by league rules they will have to forfeit first map, or unless they want to start doing a 5v4, which would be slightly less than optimal, but probably better than a forfeit. Flicker does seem to be a substitute, so we'll see how this goes as well. Maybe just a miscommunication between players on Quad Headshot. We don't know. It does look like Quad Headshot got their last player. So, oh, we're jumping right into Arctic. All right. It looks like Quad Headshot is going to be defense. All right. Starting off this first map with all Spectrals on LFT, but interestingly enough, Pipe Frog. Okay, Pipe Frog is okay. 2 Cyclones on Quad Headshot, which is an interesting choice. This is probably the most Cyclones I've seen on a team in an actual match. So I'll be interested to see how that goes. But it does look like LFT is getting ready for a push onto the A site with some players going towards A player going towards B site, and most hanging around between the doors. Okay, it does look like 4 are going for doors directly to A site. However, Quad Headshot is set up for a B push, possibly getting ready for a rotation over. We'll see how this goes. LFT seems to be getting a little antsy, looking for that first round pick. Oh wow. Cat gets 2k, DTLV gets 2 as well, and now Quad Headshot is in a great position, getting aggro on the door, trying to get Kazoo Dude, and he can't get that pick. It looks like he's just going to back off. Please excuse the gap in the casting beforehand. I had someone walk in on me. No worries though. I should just be able to stay most of the time. Quad Headshot does have EMP though, and Kazoo Dude gets low from that Cyclone. I don't think there's going to be much of a chance for him pulling anything back at 4 HP, which is a shame. And TTLV gets that kill for a 3k. That's an unfortunate round. Although DTLV does die to being outside, which is good for LFT. They're not going to be able to come in with full guns and util, because now he's going to have to buy a gun. And it doesn't look like LFT's mental has been affected that much, though. I mean, they still seem to be enjoying themselves. Oh, is my mic echoing? Um, uh, I'm not sure if there's much I can do about that. Okay, thank you for pointing that out. I'm not sure if there is anything I could do about that, though. Kazoo Dude is holding an interesting angle in this door. I've never seen that before. I wonder if this is actually going to get a pick for them. It does seem to be a mostly green push. Potato and Ski are going in, and a grenade goes out. Doesn't get any damage though. Kind of a waste of util. And Quad Headshot seems to be ready for this B push. Throwing more util, forcing LFT back, and still no damage. A really slow push. Oh, Peep finally gets the first kill, and what are they doing? Seem to be taking it really slow. Maybe rotating towards Red Room as well? I mean, Kazoo Dude has the phone now. Oh, there it is. Passing the EMP up to players closer to site, and Peep is going for the plant. Ski gets one. DTLV gets another. And now it's a 3v2 with EMP down. This is going to be a difficult retake for Quad Headshot. DTLV is going up for the kill, gets Peep. And now it's a 2v2 with an instant down, and Kazoo Dude gets DTLV. And now it's 1v2. and he gets caught out on a pixel from outside. A great comeback from LFT. They did a really good job at not overextending in the beginning. They could have taken space a little bit faster, but I think they still played the round really well. I also did notice they didn't drone. And it's an interesting choice. It's like they knew there wasn't anyone on stairs roam, but quad headshot definitely needs to get a roam out there. I think that's kind of hurt them a couple times. It does look like the LFT team has been uh, keeping their mental up. They seem to be enjoying themselves a lot, which is a really good thing to keep mental up. It tends to help you play better. Although it is a little bit late to go towards the roof. They've kind of used a lot of time. It does look like it's going to be an A push, though. Kind of an off-meta play. And we'll see how this goes. Oh, there it is. Using the drone. He's not going to find anyone out of sight very much. I mean, the only person kind of out of sight is in Green Hallway, and he's about to find him. He just misses him. He's not going to be able to give call out on where he is, which is a shame. Causing a lot of noise on A site. Maybe trying to confuse them, make them think it's a B push because of all the noise. One of them does seem to be a little bit suspicious of a B push, but now they're running right back to site. Util going out. It's a 4v3, and one of them's just pushing up into site. Peep gets a 2k, and now it's a 1v3. Pipe does have a Vezin. It could let him get a kill on Peep or TLS. They are both very low, but Kazoo Dude is full HP. That is one enemy, and now it's a 1v2. EMP is planted in shower. LFT has a lot of util. They can do a lot to deny this defuse. And there's some of it being used. Oh, that instant is going to be really difficult for him to deal with. And there's one more. Oh, he's just looking the wrong direction. And that's going to be another round at the pocket of LFT. LFT did a great job slowing down the push a little bit, making it so they weren't quite ready for which site they were going to push. But quad headshot just couldn't hold down site. After Peep got in there with that 2k, it was basically over for quad headshot. They just didn't have the site control. I think the way they needed to avoid that was to have someone on roam, because I think the extra angles they could have gotten from mess hall or kitchen would have massively helped with that defense. But they're once again not providing any extensions upstairs or in green at all. Not even red room. Although it does seem they... No, maybe not even a door blocker there? I'm not quite sure. No, there is a door blocker, so that's good at least. Peep is holding stairs for his teammates, although there is no one upstairs, so... Oh, Kazoo Dude goes down to a wall bang from that Marui, and Ski also goes down. 2k for Kurta, my bad. And LFT might be thinking of a rotate. Potato might be going for a gun, but yeah, they're out of there. And looks like B-site is now going to be the play. Or is this A-site? A-site. Excuse me. Oh, okay. Hey, Dark Raven. Thank you for the people in chat. A roam on vent. LFT is going to be ready for that now, having 3 people diverting attention to it. EMP's swinging out for this pig and gets some damage, forcing him off. Never mind, he is going to stay there. TLS gets 1, swinging out for another, doesn't get him. Now he's going to be ready for that guy behind bomb and knows he's there, takes some damage. Will he be ready for the swing out? Flicker gets him, Potato gets the guy on vent, and now Flicker has a stim. 2 stims. And this is slightly disadvantageous for LFT. They have a guy on vent. They know he's there. He can pinch at any time. And there's 30 seconds left on the round. Beep goes down, making it a 1v3. And will Potato be able to clutch this? That's 1. He now knows there's a guy on bomb. He peeked out. Will he be ready for the person on the close corner? Potato gets 1. Can't quite get the second, though. Quad Headshot did a really good job on stalling that round. They were able to keep that pressure on vent and just stop LFT from pushing in. Those wallbangs on A B site really scared away LFT, and I think they should have just continued with their push on B. And even if they did rotate to A, they should have pushed it a little bit faster, because they gave a lot of time for the rotate, and that just allowed Quad Headshot to rotate over in time, and it just kind of stopped the push from LFT. Great plays so far from both teams. It's a really close matchup, and that's the ones you like to see, right? Close matches tend to go on for a while and have good plays, so I'm excited to see how this one turns out. It is the top floor bomb site, and LFT does appear to be pushing hatch. So we'll see how this goes. There doesn't seem to be many roams, and the one there is seems to be on A site. No, they're still in A site. Are they going for another A push? Okay, no. He's walking over to kitchen. There is one crouching upstairs, though. They have taken control of library. Potato is swinging in green. And now they have pretty good control of upstairs. I mean, that's gym, library, most of Green Hall, and all of kitchen and mess hall. I mean, they have basically entry into any place whenever they want. It does look like they will be going for that kitchen wall, though, with possibly a rotate to A afterwards if they face too much resistance. The wall does get blown, and Potato almost gets caught that, and the nade gets him. That is an unfortunate pick. TLS losing half of his HP. Peep taking out 1. And now it's a 4v4, but health economy is not in the favor of LFT. Flicker takes out 1, only making it more difficult, and it's not looking good for LFT. Flicker takes out TLS, another kill for Flicker, and will all of these kills just go unchallenged? Flicker gets another one. Kazoo Dude getting the refrag though, and Kazoo Dude going down. A really dominant round from Quad Headshot. In the beginning, it was looking slightly iffy. Quad Headshot was down on a few players, but LFT just fed the ones to Flicker, and he took full advantage. That gave him a 4K, I believe. I do believe LFT does stand a chance. I don't believe that they will win this map, though. I do believe Quad Headshot is showing a slightly stronger uh, map knowledge on this map, but we will see. I could be proven wrong. Looking at the scoreboard right now, a lot of the Quad Headshot players are at 6 kills. I mean, top three, 6 kills each. Peep is the only one on their team with 6 kills. Everyone else is lagging behind a little bit, but Peep does seem to be their highest performer. It does seem to be a hash play with Knuts. Oh, but Ski blinds himself and Potato. Really unfortunate. And now Quad Headshot is ready for this. Ski still gets one. Goes down, and that's only a 1k for Ski with that Knut. That was a really risky play and only got 1 kill for it. TLS goes down to the long angle, and that's EMP. They are going to have to recover that. Potato goes in for the EMP and does get it. Peep goes down, though, on the roam, and now it's a 2v4. This is not looking good for LFT. They're going to have to pull off something to win this round. It does seem to be a swing out towards a door, but someone is playing in Cloak Museum right now with a really easy rotation back to A site. 1, 2 seem... No, that's 1 in A site. Breaching Foam on the door. An interesting choice. I wonder what their plan is. I mean, if you use Breaching Foam, that's going to be really loud. Oh my god. They are just full sending it. Unfortunate lag spike from Potato there, and they're just both taken out by Cat, and really unfortunate round there. Quad Headshot just tore apart that offense. I mean, they kind of needed to be a little bit faster about that hatch play if they were going to succeed. Although there was a player holding that hatch, so they knew it was coming by footsteps. They probably would have been better pushing B site, and completely avoiding the hatch is not an easy place to push down from, but it was the last round of the half, and not all of them could afford guns, so not much you can do about that. LFT still seems to have a pretty good mental, which is really good for being 4-2. I mean, I don't remember if this map is offense or defense sided, but 2 rounds on a certain half is not bad. And it does seem to be a green push, the meta play, so we'll see how this goes. They got foam on wall, and double Cyclone again for pistol round. Although LFT has 2 Tauruses this time. EMP is in sight, Ski gets Flicker, and there's a few trades going on. EMP is not planted, Peep nades the planter, and this went really bad for Quad Headshot really fast. There's a great defense on that EMP right now, and it's going to be really hard for this one player to defend. And now it's a 1v1. Quad Headshot bringing it back. 2 HP left, and that's 5-2. An incredible round from Quad Headshot. The 2-4 in the beginning, but pulling it back with the 2k from each player, that was an insane round. I mean, there's not much else you're going to get better than that. Like, great job from Quad Headshot there. LFT kind of fed there, though. I mean, letting... Who was it? Was it Cat? They just fed Cat and was it DTLV? They just fed kills to them, and it just gave them basically a free round. Granted, last player was at 2 HP, which is really close. Does look like they got their fifth back. Flicker again. And it looks like it's going to be an A push this time. We'll see how this goes. I mean, LFT didn't have much... No, LFT did have a lot of success here. So, we'll see how Quad Headshot does. It does look like they are rotating back to B site, though. In my opinion, B site is the more rewarding push. Peep does seem to be ready for an A push, though. He's going downstairs. Quad Headshot seems to be indecisive on what they want to do. And there goes Peep. And that is basically free entrance for Quad Headshot. They've got foam on wall and plenty of map control, and this is kind of just set up for Quad Headshot. Only 3 players on site. A lot of better guns on their players, and there's one. TLS gets one, refragged by Cat, and Potato takes out Flicker. Kazoo Dude is rotating around, gets the planter, and now it's a 1v1. Kazoo Dude with a 2k and getting the defuse. 4 HP left. Another extremely close round. Quad Headshot had a really good push going there. And that kill on Peep, that kind of set the stage for the round. However, LFT was able to pull it back. Kazoo Dude coming from the vent and getting a 2k, that kind of set the round in stone for them. A really good round from both teams. It does look like Quad Headshot is going to be getting ready for an A push. Interestingly enough, I have not seen a B push on this floor yet. 2 roams is going to be interesting for LFT as well. Okay, it does look like Quad Headshot is going for a B push this round, which I'm interested to see. I'm interested to see how this goes. I do think this is the more rewarding push, just because of the 2 walls you can blow along with the doorway. Oh, one of Quad Headshot's players left, and it looks like they TK'd the bot for its gun to keep LFT from getting it. We will see how this goes, though. LFT seems to be ready for the B push. They have, oh, an unfortunate kill for Ski through the box, and that roam downstairs is going to be a pain in their side. Ski with another kill, just free kills, and now it's at 2v5. That roam is still on stairs. Are they going to be ready for that? Peep gets damage and a kill on DTLV, and now it's a 5v1. Ace situation for Cat. Will he be able to clutch this? They're running out for the kill. He gets one, taken out by Potato though. Unfortunate for Quad Headshot. That lever kind of sold the round for them. If they had that one more player and Ski hadn't got those initial picks through the box, that round would have been really good for Quad Headshot. LFT was just able to take advantage of Quad Headshot staying back in that doorway. And it sold the round for them. Great play from LFT though, stacking it all up on that door, because I'm pretty sure EMP was on the ground. I believe, no, Cat did have EMP. but it was safe to assume that the last player was there. "5-4 right now. LFT has pulled back 2 rounds so far. We'll see if they can make it a third. And hopefully, Quad Headshot can get a few more rounds to try to get their momentum back. Drone coming in, checking stairs first, generally a good choice. However, there is no roam downstairs. Most of the LFT players are playing on sites. Only one really extended in Green Hall. Ski goes down early. This is really good for them. And also identifying the decoy beforehand, allowing for a more silent entry if they plan on it. All of the LFT players are really set up in B site. They are ready for this push. Flicker with a good pre-fire, excellent prediction, and EMP does not get planted, and Instant takes out the planter. And this is looking really good for Quad Headshot. They have 4 versus 3, and the health economy on LFT is really bad. But as I say this, Peep and Potato both get a kill, and Quad Headshot gets 2, and now it's a 1v1, and Peep gets the clutch, a 2k to end that round, making it 5-5. That was a really close round, and Quad Headshot had that in the bag at some point. This was really back and forth. A 4v3, health economy was really bad for LFT. Potato and Peep getting a kill each, though, that evened it out to a 3v2. And then Quad Headshot gets a 2k. And then Peep gets a 2k. Really close round there. 2 HP left on Peep at the end there. Amazing round. It does look like it's going to be a bottom floor bomb site, though, and Quad Headshot's going to be going for a B push. DTLV is going for a stairs push, an interesting choice, given that they haven't seen any upstairs roam from LFT yet. And I don't believe LFT will be going for an upstairs roam. Yeah, they're not going for an upstairs roam, so we'll see how this goes. Drone going in. They have cleared out upstairs, so Quad Headshot can start taking space. Wallbangs going through from both teams, trying to keep the other side from doing too much. Foam getting on wall, and Drone is identifying a lot of people. EMP is getting baited right now. Ski going down, and this is in the favor of Quad Headshot now. 5v3, health economy. Peep getting 1, Peep getting 3, a collateral. Kazoo Dude and Peep both go down, and now it's a 1v2 for Potato. Will he be able to pull this back? Covering fire going down from Pipe, and now it's a 1v1. Potato gets the clutch, and now it's 6-5 for LFT. Another really close round. These rounds are so close. I mean, they're just trading kills at this point. Quad Headshot with the 2k, LFT with the 3k, and then the clutch at the end? I mean, it almost feels like I'm watching an Acer match. It does look like this is the middle floor bomb site, and Quad Headshot is going for a B site push again. However, they do have their 5th, so maybe this push will go a little different. It does look like there's a heavy skew to green, which is an interesting choice. Okay, players have rotated off. They will be droning from green, it looks, though. Or maybe I'm wrong. Nope, they are joining front door. They're joining a green room, and I wonder if they called out those trips to their teammates. That could be devastating if they don't. A lot of wallbangs being given, but no kills yet, which is interesting. Quad Headshot does have space in Red Hallway now, and EMP is being passed between players. With a second drone going in, those trips taking out Flicker, maybe just as I predicted, and now it's 4v4. Interestingly enough, they haven't blown any walls yet. It does look like they will be getting foam on those walls now. An interesting nade there, but both walls are blown, and Cat gets the first kill through the wall. They are not in a place to deny that plant from Quad Headshot, and Ski goes down, and now it's a 2v4 with Peep at 4 HP. Does look like a stim was tossed to him. He's going to slowly regenerate, but they need to get that EMP diffused. Peep taking out one, though. Well, Peep goes down, and now it's a 1v3. Taken out from that angle he's not watching, and that's 6-6 OT. An amazing match so far, and I mean, who can say which round this is? Whose this is going to? I mean, LFT is on offense. They did do worse on offense. They only got 2 rounds. But, I mean, please excuse that I have not been fixing that. It is the bottom floor bomb site, and LFT seems to be going for a regular B push. 2 people holding stairs, which is interesting because, as far as they know, Quad Headshot hasn't been roaming. Okay, it does seem to be a joke. Good to see that they still have a good mental, though. They are entering green. No one has extended, though. Only wallbangs to try to scare them away again. Looks like LFT has taken space, and Kazudude has taken out the trips. That trips being the basically only thing stopping them from pushing up. Does look like they're getting ready for the push in. And nades going out, util coming in, and Ski is swinging in. Gets one, can't take out any more. 2k for Kurta, and now it's a 3v4. A 2v4, GTLV getting a nade kill onto Peep, and this is not looking good for LFT. EMP is on the wall, and they have player disadvantage. Potato gets 1, gets 2, evening it out, and now this is looking possible. Potato with a 3k. Now all that's left is the one player, 1v1. Oh, and Quad Headshot gets the kill, and that's map 1 for Quad Headshot. A really close match. It got to OT, and I mean, I have a feeling this is what we're going to be seeing for the rest of the match. Amazing performance from all of the players here. A lot of players in the double digits. I mean, 15-8, 15-11, 16-11, 12-10. I mean, some real performers in this matchup. It does look like LFT will be swapping out a player. I wonder who this will be. It does look like we have had a server swap. Uh, I will attempt to get the server from the teams. All right. It looks like we had a server swap, and we will see who the new LFT player is, or if they were just preemptively leaving for a server swap. While these players come in, I will be getting a drink of water. Please excuse me. Alright, I am back, and it does look like Catloaf has subbed in for LFT, and no map pick has been made yet, but it does look like they will be deciding that soon. It does look like the map has been chosen, and the sides are being swapped. LFT will be on the defense. And our second map is Factory, an OG map. So there we go. All right. Uh, Factory, one of the older maps in the game, and we will see how this goes. LFT already has a roam upstairs, an interesting spot to roam. I personally would not expect this spot. Props to Potato for finding that. It does look like Catloaf has disconnected though. Hopefully he can come back. It does look like Quad Headshot will be going for that uh, normal storage push. so we'll see how that goes. Drone going in with one of the LFT players playing really aggro. Ski possibly giving away the location of some of his teammates. It does look like there is another Cyclone coming in. Ski goes down in storage, and while that is an early kill for quad headshot, it is not without any consequence. I mean, that's a lot of damage on several players. And they do have foam on the wall, and that is wall blown. Katlov going down to that incendiary, and Propane does pull it back, but it gets refragged. And now DTLV is in sight. Will they be ready for this? Oh. I believe I may be experiencing connection issues. I may be wrong. It may be PC issues. Um, we will be right back. It does appear that I have crashed. Unless it was the server. Map 1 was Arctic 6-7. Quad headshot 1. Oh, that is a shame. I missed the end of map 2. That is a shame. Quad headshot won that. I'm unsure of who got what kills, but it does look like Kurta and DTLV did perform the best there. Potato doing the best on LFT. It does look like there will be a major stack on A site with no roam upstairs, which is an interesting choice. Usually you will see a roam from players on defense. Flicker is going from all the way downstairs. Another interesting choice from these players. Looks like Quad Headshot will be taking space. Please excuse these issues. I'm not sure if they're on my side or the stream says it has good connection. Could possibly be the server. No, it is closed servers. I am very sorry about this. I don't know what's going on. Connection does not appear to be an issue. um, I'm not quite sure what the problem is. It does look like Quad Headshot did win that round. Hopefully it doesn't crash on us again. It is top floor this time, so uh, we will probably see a hatch play. It does look like it will be an A-site push though. LFT does seem to be ready for that though. It does look like they will be ready to push Tetris, Hatch, and Vending. With someone holding from... No, people not holding long. A Huracan is an interesting gun choice, though. Ski with a Knut as well. The drone going down early, an unfortunate pick. And that'll deny a lot of information for Quad Headshot. DTLV definitely making it up with no sound. I wonder if LFT will be ready for the swing. It does look like they will, and Kazoo Dude takes out DTLV, holding it at the right time, and that is an unfortunate death. I mean, now they're going to have to be really wary of storage, or lockers, I'm sorry, and that's a kill on 2 Ski. Huracan actually getting a kill, which I am kind of surprised about. Catloaf going down backside, and now it's a 3v4. EMP is getting planted. Propane takes him out, and Flicker is all the way in sight. Flicker gets another. Propane takes him down, and 2v2. EMP is on the wall. I wonder what Quad Headshot's plan is. It's relatively even guns now. However, there is an Auro. It is a 1v2. 49 HP, though, will make this difficult, especially given that both of them have SMGs. Propane will be able to one-tap him in the head. Gets a Knut, an interesting choice, and Propane takes him down with a headshot. The push kind of fell apart when DTLV died on that roam. It was a really lucky hold from Kazoo Dude predicting his movement from stairs. And that's LFT's first round. I mean, Quad Headshot didn't do bad. They just needed to coordinate with the team a little bit better. I mean, Flicker got in there, and his teammates should have followed close behind. I mean, if they'd taken advantage of Flicker being in sight and getting that pick, I don't think Flicker would have died, and they would have gotten Propane that was backside. Not much you can do now. It is in the past, but things to think about in the future. It does look like they will be going for a storage push again. And Flicker will be going with the Huracan again. With EMP this time. Does look like it's going to be a hatch play. And nobody seems to be ready for a hatch play. Interesting choice of hot dropping. Hot dropping and instantly going for the plan. DTLV getting the wall, getting some damage, and that is EMP down. Catloaf takes out one with trips. DTLV and Flicker getting kills. Flicker going down, and now it's a 2v3. And they now know someone is on hatch. An excellent nade, getting Ski to 37 HP, and are they ready for the person in storage? I mean, your best bet's going to be a save. Oh, an unlucky kill. And now it's a 2v2. They know one's on hatch. Caliph taken down from hatch, and a 2k for Cat, and that was really good from quad headshot. They really mixed it up there, going for that really aggressive push. I mean, they were not ready for that hatch play, and those instants just blocked off any chance of really denying the plan. I don't think I saw any util go out from LFT. Any util would have stopped quad headshot from getting that plant down. I mean, an excellent round overall. It does look like it's going to be another vending push. More drones coming out. A double drone. Two different people joining at the same time. And it does look like Flicker is going to be buying a rifle this round instead of running a Huracan. A nade coming out, getting a lot of damage on Cat. Lucky there's a stim. They now know one's on vending. That nade might catch a little bit of damage. Ski goes down to Flicker, and the drone just gets into sight. It does look like one of the LFT players is having controller issues, but that kind of doesn't stop the push. It does look like they are ready to get the swing in, and there's no one back behind to stop it. But Potato with a Viper kill onto a rifle, and they know someone's backside now. An interesting nade to clear out the static, and DTLV is going for the plan. A nade, not quite catching him out. Swing out getting one. Catlove takes him out though, and Khan is dead. Catlove is basically the only thing denying this plant now. It does look like quad headshot will be going for that wall in Cubby, and that'll open up a lot of angles to catch out Catlove. They now know he's there. Flicker with a 1k and a 2k to close out the round. Amazing round from quad headshot there. Getting that Cubby wall was definitely a necessity. That opened up so many angles on Catloaf and the person in Con. My bad, AB Door, that there just wasn't much they could do there. It was a little bit rough in the beginning, but they did pull it back. Really smart from DTLV to buy all of the util for his teammates. I mean, util is basically the name of the game right now, so you need to be going all out on that. Quad headshot has 4-1 right now. It looks like they will have this round in the bag though. I mean, there is so little util on the side of LFT. There is going to be little to no way to deny the plant from quad headshot. It does look like they will be going for another hatch play. And LFT has nothing to deny it again. No roam upstairs or really anything. This is going to be a rough round for LFT. I can feel it. The hatch is blown, and quad headshot have full orange hallway upstairs and lockers control. An interesting nade. I wonder if it was to clear out trips. Wallbangs to try to deny foaming the wall, but they do end up getting it. Static going down, and now they have full orange stairs area control with basically no contest. Not quite ready for the player on those boxes, and Flicker swings Con, but gets taken out by trip mines placed there. Really lucky for the LFT players. Potato takes out one, and now it's a 3v4 in favor of LFT. And 2v4, Propane takes out DTLV, and this is not looking good for Quad Headshot. It was really strong in the beginning, but oh, I might have spoken too soon. Propane goes down. No, Kazujude with the 2k. 2-4 on defense. I mean, that's not bad. While you do want 3-3 most of the time, 2-4 is not bad. Any amount of rounds is enough, basically, besides 5-1. But still, not the most advantageous position right now for LFT. Oh, I should probably swap the names. I may have had Quad Headshot spelled wrong. I'm sorry. Alright. The names should be correct. It does look like it will be a storage push this time from LFT. This is the usual. Looks like Potato is ready for a swing out on top floor, but it will be middle floor instead. LFT is ready now, and gets a little bit of damage on the guy upstairs. There's no storage extension, which is interesting choice from Quad Headshot. One of them does appear to be ready with util though. An instant. Oh, Flicker swings out, getting a pick, and that is not good for LFT. That was a free pick given to Flicker, and he's ready with more util. Propane goes down to an instant, and this is not looking good for LFT. This push has just been pulled apart by Quad Headshot, and now they're going into it with a two-player man disadvantage. This is going to be tough for LFT to pull off. They do have storage control now, but will they be ready for the roam? They now know someone is on roam, and this is going to be interesting. It's a 3v4 on site right now, so if they push up, it's possible they could get in before the roam has time. But no, Flicker takes out Catlo, Ski gets the refrag, DTLV gets Ski, and Potato takes out Pipe, and Potato goes down. I mean, an unfortunate round for LFT. They were picked apart at the beginning by that util and Flicker swinging out. There's not much you can do about that, sadly. I mean, yeah. A good round from Quad Headshot there. Really good util usage. And now I'm wondering, is the LFT mental ruined by this loss streak? I mean, in the first map, I saw that they seem to have a pretty good mental throughout the match, but I'm wondering if anything has changed. Given the reactions right now, I don't believe it's been affected too much, but you never know. It does look like it will be a hatch push, which is the usual, and there doesn't seem to be anyone. No, there is one in lockers. However, he is crouching. That may make it difficult for them to find him. Pipe is going with the Knut, which is interesting. Oh, Ski is just swinging right towards Kazuto getting one, and that is... Ski is running in right now. Pipe Frog goes down, Flicker getting the refrag, and that was an interesting turn of events. Ski just ran in, and now it's a 4v3. A 4v2, Potato getting one, and I mean, they need to get that EMP in sight now. I mean, they have full player advantage and control of plant spot. Granted, that person in Cubby will make it a tad difficult, but Cubby wall being blown will kind of negate that. I mean, they now know person is in Cubby, he is low, everyone is low on quad headshot, and now the LFT players just need to back off. Kazuto takes out one, and now it's a 1v3. There's one. He now has an Omen. Will he be able to pull this off? Potato takes him out. That's one round for LFT. It's 3-5 now. And will this spiral out into an LFT win streak, basically? Will we get to another 6-6? Flicker is putting in work on quad headshot. I mean, 14-6. One of the only two people that are double digit. Potato really also putting in work for LFT. 10-6. I mean, good job to both of them. I am interested to see what LFT is going to do for this floor. I believe it's, yes, middle floor. It does look like they may go bathroom slash assembly. Which is... no. Okay. Did one just drop bathroom? Batman? No, okay. It does look like they will be going for the regular hatch play. Oh, interesting. They're going for roof hatch instead. And then museum hatch. Are they doing hatch wall? That is museum wall foamed. DTLV taking out propane. That is EMP down. There are two people on that door. This is going to be tough for Ski. Wall is blown. Potato takes out one. Pipe Frog takes out Ski, and this is not good for LFT. Catloaf drops, gets the guy who's behind him. Kazudude is on a hatch. What is going on here? Kazudude is in con now. There is a flank, two flanks, one in museum, one in conference, and only one person actually in sight. The flank takes out Catloaf, and now it's a 1v2. Kazudude now knows where both of them are, and is taken out. That was a really confusing round. I mean, LFT was just everywhere. On hatches. One was pushing A site from hatch. I mean, Quad Headshot also had like a lot of roams. I mean, one coming down from staircase, one in museum. Just a really confusing round for both teams. However, that round loss does put LFT in a dangerous situation. It is 6-3. They need to basically get 4 rounds in a row in order to win this out and push it to a third map. Otherwise, they're out. It does look like it will be basically full buy from quad headshot, but LFT does not have enough for full rifles. They have 3 rifles and 2 SMGs. That may put them at a disadvantage. However, they also don't have too much util. I would have made one of my players on, if I were on LFT, I would have made one of my players buy util. Because Dude, he has $1,000. He could have bought some util for his team, instant smokes, nades, anything to try to get any sort of map controller picks. But it's a little late for that now. It does look like the drone is going to miss the player in lockers. Will LFT be ready for this? Wall is blown. Nade going out. Catches propane. An unlucky pick. Pipe gets one. Rotates back to site. And this is not looking good. Flicker takes out Ski. And now it's a 2v5. Potato and Catlow versus all of quad headshot. Potato takes out one. Takes out two. Potato and Catlow might be able to pull this back. Gets EMP. He's ready to push it to site now. Catlow crouching up from bending. No damage on Con. Catlow goes down, and now it's